Hey everybody, Spencer Jones here with Jones and to Get Fit and bringing you our live cooking show here from our kitchen. That's right, the Jones and Kitchen, ready to help you be healthy, be fit, and go after your goals to the max, right? Chase your passions to the max. Well, it's been a crazy day so far in the Jones household. I had a meeting at school that went late, a little bit later than I anticipated. I had to run to the store to get some of the supplies. For this, I want to get as fresh as we can here, and in any case, it was just running. So hence why this is a couple minutes late. I apologize for that, but we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to make you an awesome, delicious meal here. I'm going to share with you a recipe for a delicious meal, and I'm super excited. So you get me in my whole school outfit here. I'm cooking, all dressed up and everything. We got my tag on from school, and we're ready to make you a delicious, amazing dinner. I'm going to turn this camera up just a little bit there. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to make today, I threw out about a week or so ago, I threw out a call on my Facebook page asking friends, what would you like to see me cook? And one of them said, fish. I would love to see you cook something that, like a fish you have up there in your part. So he's from the south, and so he asked what he'd like to see, right? Or said what he'd like to see. A fish from up here. So my first thought, I just came off a trout fishing trip. I'm like, oh, trout would be amazing. Absolutely would love to cook you some fresh trout. And then I'm like, oh, our northern pike would be amazing. Walleye would be delicious too. Oh man, so many awesome options, right? Well, I didn't get a chance to go out and go fishing and catch anything, which sucks. It really does suck. But it's okay. My next thought is, all right, well that sucks, but I can go to the store and get something that's not frozen, right? That's something that's fresh. Awesome. Love this idea. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious and tasty. And so I go to the store, right? And I'm looking, and they don't have anything that's from up here. There's no trout. There's no pike. There's no walleye. I'm like, are you serious? I must have gone to the wrong store. I'm on a time crunch already, because I told you it's been a crazy day, right? At work with meetings and all that stuff, and I want to get it as fresh as I can for you. So, yeah, I totally let you down there. And I apologize. Apologize for that. It sucks. I would love to. But the best part is, this recipe that I'm going to make, it's a fish dinner. It's going to be amazing. It's simple. It's going to be delicious. Oh, so good. I apologize. It's not from fish from up here, but really you can make this. Oh, it'll be so good with trout. So good. Pike, walleye, amazing. Or any other fish, right? It could work with redfish, with specks, flounder, anything like that, right? So even tilapia. Oh, I know. Don't hate me. I was in the last minute crunch. I needed something fresh, not frozen, because I don't want to do that. So that's what we got. So we got fresh tilapia. So I apologize for that, but just imagine in your head, it's imagination how it works, that it's trout or pike or walleye or anything like that. This recipe is going to work no matter what kind of fish you use. For the most part, you know, tuna wouldn't work so well, or maybe, you know, salmon would work too. Anyway, this idea. So here's what you need. Let me bring you on over here. So there's my little bit. We're gonna make a delicious fish dinner. So good. You're gonna need, well, first of all, fish. Shocker. All right, we're gonna add some veggies in here. So we got some delicious broccoli crowns. And it's fall, right? It's fall time. It's beautiful. We have squash. We have yellow squash. Woo, woo, tasty. And we got zucchini. Tasty zucchini. We have brown rice down here, and a cup, or a 3/4 cup of brown rice. We got double that of water, so that's 1.5 cups water. We got some rosemary. We have black pepper, more black pepper just in case. Paprika, just because I'm spicy like that. We have thyme, a little bit of thyme. We got some oil. We got some grapeseed oil. We got some olive oil spray. We have a cast iron pan. If you don't have a cast iron pan, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I can help you out. It's going to be all right. All right, 2018, goal to catch a walleye or pike. Robert, come on up here. We will get you on walleye or pike. Almost guaranteed. Come on, come visit me. All right, and a lid of some type. And an oven. Our oven is at 425 degrees. If you want to use your grill or something like that, you totally can. You're going to want that about a medium high. Again, right around 400, 425 degrees. One thing I forgot to put up because I'm a slacker and Russian. Now, because I was rushing at the store, I forgot lemon. I was going to have a fresh lemon on it. It was going to be so amazing And I just forgot. So that's all right, I guess. We have this lemon squeeze stuff. It works. It'll still be good. It won't be as amazing, but it'll still be good. Okay, first things first. You got your cast iron pan. You're gonna want to put a little oil in this pan. Not a lot, just a little bit. Let me turn around here. I'm doing this in like whole ensemble here. This is crazy. So we put a little bit of oil on in the pan. There we go, just enough to coat it a little bit. I'm not even gonna spread it around. And then we're gonna place our fish in the pan. All right, so we're just gonna use the fish to kind of spread the oil around a little bit. There we go. We'll get them all facing the same way, be all purdy like. All right. Get all friendly in there. Rinse off my hands quick. Beautiful. Okay, so now that we have it in there, we're gonna spray it with a little bit of olive oil in the pan. There we go. We're going to put a little black whole peppers. I like grinding them right on it. Grind it on, because it's delicious. Now you could add butter if you want, but we're not going to. Although you can have other black pepper, you don't have to grind it. If you just have it already pre-ground, that works. Now, if you have lemon, actual lemons, you slice that up, you place, like, you cut them up and you place them right on here. You can cut them in half, your slices in half, and put them on here. You basically want like about 3 slices on each slice of fish. But since we don't have that, we have our lemon juice. We're going to pour or squirt a little bit of our juice on each one. Just get the nice lemon flavor in it. There we go, and I'm going to put a little bit in the sides of the pan. Perfect. If you do not have a cast iron pan when you're doing this, that is okay. Don't be freaking out, don't be worrying, you're still okay. Because right now, like this is what we have in our pan, right? What you could do is you could take a cookie sheet, a pan that's going to be oven safe or grill safe if you're cooking on your grill, and put it with tin foil. So then you put the fish, you oil the tin foil, you probably don't need to oil it. You just put your fish, spray it with your olive oil, then the peppers and lemon, and you're set to rock and roll that way. That works great. So no worries if you don't have cast iron. I like cast iron, it's working for the grill, or for the oven. And now we're gonna take a little bit of rosemary, dried rosemary. We're gonna take that, we're gonna just sprinkle it on the fish here. Don't need a ton. A little more than that, that would be nice. There we go. So you don't need much. A little bit of rosemary goes a long, long way. We're gonna get that piece off the counter. Check that out. So this is what it looks like right before it's all done. Goodness. Oh, it is gonna be amazing, guys. I appreciate it. So, if you have tin foil, wrap it with tin foil. You wanna know a secret? Here's why I'm not putting on a cookie sheet with tin foil. I don't have tin foil. I ran out. I can't believe I ran out of tin foil. It's crazy, but it's okay. So you improvise. You know, you get to the store late, you're rushing through the store, things are just not going your way, you're rushing like crazy. But you improvise, you make it work, because this is a live cooking show, and we do this thing every Monday. We're not skipping it, just because it's been a crazy day. I didn't even like fish, but this sounds, it looks good. Michelle, it is gonna be amazing. So good. So, I have a small, like, baby pizza pan. It's really ugly looking. We're gonna use this as a lid. Whoa, crazy. Get an oven safe lid, something like that. Or wrap it in tin foil if you're smart. I'm not that smart. And we're gonna stick it in our oven. The oven is preheated to 425 degrees. Boom, we're set to rock and roll with that. Now, you're gonna leave that in there for about 20, 25 minutes, something like that. If I wasn't blabbing so much, the prep would have been like 5 minutes. But I blab and talk, which is blabbing. So it took longer. But really, it's gonna be like 5-minute prep at most. And then if you're using fish with skin on, the skin side's down. Just remember skin side down if you're using fish with skin on. Okay, so now we're gonna prepare our sides with it. And it's gonna be this beautiful rice and squash, zucchini, broccoli side. So excited, it's gonna be delicious. So we're going, so you got our pan on the stove. Whoop, that one. Turn the front one on, get that sucker on high. We're gonna put our water in. Now, we're cooking rice. So remember, it's 2 parts water to 1 part rice. That is if you're letting it soak it all in. So 2 parts water, 1 part rice. We got our rice in. We got, ooh, fancy utensils. All right. And we got our water in, rice in, set. We're going to add a little bit of thyme. Any seasonings you really like here, but this is just what I'm doing. I'm gonna add just a touch, like a tiny little bit of rosemary just to kind of combine the dishes. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it smells so good. Mmm, yummy. A little bit of paprika because I can. Boom, boom. Now, if you add it in as the rice is cooking, the rice is gonna soak it all in. We'll add a little bit more later, but I'm not too worried about it. That's all we're gonna add. Then we're gonna cover it, let it cook down. You want the rice to come up to simmer if you've never made rice before. You basically want to heat it up, keep it on high, and let that sucker cook. It's gonna start boiling, and you want to keep it covered because the rice is gonna soak in all the tastiness of the water and all your seasonings. So it's just gonna be just glorious. And then we're gonna get another pan on here, and we're gonna set and get that going. Hopefully this won't take too long. Fish, said 20-25 minutes, depends on the size of the fish. You never know. So let's see what else we got here. We have, as I said, we got our broccoli over here. Tasty broccoli, look at that. I know, we should find a better place for you so you can be a little closer to this crazy action. You know what? We're gonna bring you over anyway. Come on over to the side of the kitchen, folks. Welcome to the microwave side. Scary, isn't it? All right, we're gonna get you down here. So, what we have here is me. We have a zucchini. Look at this beautiful zucchini. We have this squash. Now, it's fall. These things are growing in your garden if you're smart enough to plant them or you're smart enough to have a garden. I'm not smart enough to have a garden because I just don't like weeding in the least, cannot stand it. I like getting stuff from the garden. I just don't like weeding. So, friends give them to me or I buy them at the store. Regardless, buy them at the store or grow them. Wash them real good. If you're buying from the store, really just rinse them off real good, rub them down, get all the wax off and all that good stuff. So these are going to be delicious. If you don't like these, that's okay. You don't have to use them. You can use peppers. You can use asparagus. What else? What other vegetables are there? A whole bunch of other vegetables that are just escaping me. You can make those. Robert, you said, of course, when I tell my kids we are eating zucchini, they make the faces. But when Spencer says zucchini, they think it's the best thing ever. The best thing ever. I mean, look at these. It's like Packer colors. So if you have green and yellow zucchini, you're like, I don't say eating Packers. That sounds gross. But, you know, like you're supporting the Packers. Or however you want to sell it. You know, Robert, kids, they're amazing. There you go. You need them. Okay, what I'm going to show you is how to cut them up. So we got our knife. You don't eat the knife. We're just gonna sharpen our knives up real quick here. So we're set to rock and roll. Okay, so we're gonna take our zucchini. We rinse it off as best we can, which wasn't as good apparently because we got some dirt there. Tail and top it, I guess. Basically take the top off, take the tail off. Oh, we got a little green left. There we go. Boom. So all depends how you want to do this. You can make this any which way, any way your kids or you like. So I gotta go on my knees for this. All right, I'm on my knees cooking in a shirt and tie. This is crazy. Okay, so if you want, you could cut it in half and then cut it in half again. So I just cut it in half, cut in half again. And then, oh, look at that. It's so pretty. It's like little pickles. Oh, it's so tasty. You could just eat it. Or, yeah, and cut it in half, make it smaller, and then you can fry that up, right? You can put a little oil, a little seasoning in the pan, they'll cook on medium high, and it's delicious. Or you can do what we're doing, and you can do this. So I'm just taking it. Okay, I can't do this kneeling. It's kind of weird. I'll squat. It'll be an extra workout. There we go. And don't chop your fingers. Boom. Look at that. It's that quick and easy. It's so glorious. Hold on, let me get a thing here to put them in. We'll need another one for the zucchini. All right, so all we're doing now is putting them in our container for later, or a bowl. If you have any bowl, doesn't need to be clear, any bowl. Boom, look at that. Chopped up zucchini, or I'm sorry, squash, just like that. All right, so again, take your sharp knife. Don't chop your fingers. Keep your fingers like that, right? I'm horrible at this, though, but I try. And then top it, tail it, that's all. And then what I do is I take it, I hold it down with my 2 fingers, slice it down like that, get it cut all the way, Then you can keep it together or let it go in half. It's a little bit easier. Cut it in half again. So now it's, mathematicians, quarters. What? Crazy. All right, now we're gonna just cut them up into bite-sized pieces of your liking. Big, small, really little big. Whatever you and your family like. However your kids want to eat it. You hear that? Hear that, Robert? Hear it, Robert, kids? However you want to eat it, make it that way. Because you're eating it, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. All right. So we have our stuff prepped here. We're looking good. Look at that, folks. You're set. That's it. We prepped as things are cooking. Whoa, this whole dinner, including cooking time and prep time, I wasn't blabbing 5 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, amazing dinner for your entire family. Or just you, or 2 people, or like 20 people. Might take a little more prep for 20, but you get the idea. All right, we're gonna bring you back up here. All right, we have on the stove. Now, I usually don't wanna remove the cover, but I'm going to because I'm sassy. It's boiling beautifully. I just gave it a quick stir. It's looking great. We're set, we're gonna keep that going. Our fish is in here. Let's see. Looking awesome. I can't tell there's a cover on it. I'm assuming it's looking awesome. We're gonna bring it back over to this side of the kitchen as we're getting ready for the next couple steps. So let me move you up so you can see my head. There's you just look at my neck, and while I may have a nice looking neck, it's not that great. So we got a big pan. We're gonna put our big pan over here, prepping this for later. This takes a little bit of time, takes a couple dishes, but totally doable. So I'm really excited for this. We got this stuff cooking here. It's just gonna be a couple more minutes for that to go. What we're going to do is when the rice is done, we're gonna put some oil in the pan, heat it up. We're gonna put the oil in it. And then actually first, before I put oil, we're gonna put oil in, heat up the pan. We're gonna put all our tasty ingredients in here, all this healthy stuff, right? I mean, not healthy, all this cool, zucchini and like squash stuff in it, It's gonna be amazing. A little bit of broccoli, eat some baby trees. Be like, hey, look. Hold on, let me find a good piece here. Take that piece off. Be like, hey, look, I'm Godzilla. I'm gonna eat this tree. Look how big this tree is. And I'm gonna eat it. All right? You'd be Godzilla. That's awesome. So what we're gonna do, delicious, is put some oil in the pan, heat it up. We're gonna put our veggies, tasty stuff in it, and we're gonna just sprinkle a little bit of seasonings on it. Make sure that it cooks real quick. Actually, we can do that as that's almost wrapping up. And then we're gonna add our rice to that. And we're just gonna cook it real quick, blend it together, make sure we got a nice base. Then the fish should be done shortly thereafter. Now, how do you know when fish is done? You take it out, you look at it, don't burn yourself, unwrap it if you need, take the cover off, and just slowly just open it up with a fork, and if it flakes in the thickest part, if it's flaky in the thickest part, you know it's done, you're good. Now, that's not swordfish, that's not, tuna, but for pike, for walleye, for haddock, for redfish, specks, whatever, you want to have that flakiness there, right? That's the goal that you're looking for. All right, our rice is looking pretty good here. We're gonna get the show cruising, but before we get to all this, just have a quick question for you as I lean against my refrigerator. And you're gonna have this little personal talk here, friends. And it is, are you chasing your passions to the max? Seriously, do you wanna live life to the fullest? Why do you wanna eat healthy? So you can live longer, so you can feel better, so you can feel amazing, and be, just there for your kids, there for your family, there to do what you want to do, there so you can chase your passions and do with people that you love, right? People around you. So, if you want to chase your passions to max, eating healthy is a huge step of it, and it's totally doable, and we're here to help and support you, give you meal ideas, and help you support you, and offer ideas of how you could be successful with it. But also, you need to do some physical stuff, right? Get out, move, go for a run, go for a bike ride, take your kids for a walk, right? Go outside, go play. And if you want to take it up to the next level and really push it, start working out. Start doing these things to help yourself bring it. You will be amazed that once you combine eating right and working out, even if your goal is not, who cares about a six-pack? It's about you, it's about feeling right. So if that's something that interests you, and I highly recommend it, it's made a huge difference in my life, let me help you out. If you want to take it to the next level with working out, I'd love to help you. Beachbody, the company that I work with, is amazing. They have a thing called Beachbody On Demand. It's like Netflix of fitness. all the workouts at your house. It's crazy. You stream it like Netflix. Every single workout they make for a ridiculously low price. It's crazy. I can help you with it. I can make sure you're doing the things right and make sure you find a program that's right for you, because, you know, when you go on Netflix, you're like, there's nothing on here. But there's so much, right? Because you're just not sure it works. Let me help you. Let me help you chase your passions to the max. Let me help you be with your family longer. Let me help you do the things you love for as long as you can. That's what I'm here for. Okay, enough of this personal talk. Let's get back to cooking, huh? Yeah, let's have some fun. All right, it's a little longer cooking show. Ooh, our rice is done. We're gonna shut that off. Good timing there, Spencer. All right, there's a little bit of moisture left in the bottom. That's all right. Just a tiny bit. We're gonna let that sit there, soak it up. We're gonna turn on our fire here first. We got it on about a medium high. We're gonna put a little bit of grapeseed oil. You could use grapeseed oil, you could use olive oil, something like that, sunflower oil. I'm not too worried. Just try something that has a little bit higher burning point, so olive oil will not be the choice center, but you can make it work. All right, we're gonna let that oil heat up. Ooh, I don't need that light on. Turn a little bit on, and spread around the pan just a little bit. Heat up, because you always want that sizzle. We're gonna throw in our squash, our zucchini, and our little trees, monster trees. You're crazy. Okay. All right, in all seriousness, here we go. 1, 2. Ooh, it's sizzling already. Yay! And now our other Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers. First game was yesterday. I'm a little excited, if you can tell. All right. So as those are in there, oh look, an extra squash. Oh no! We're gonna put some pepper on it. It's hard to do this backwards. Just saying, left-handed like this. A little tricky for a right-handed person. All right, we have some pepper on there. We're gonna throw a little bit of thyme, because all you need is thyme. I cracked myself up. All right, and then a little bit of lemon juice. Now, if you have a real lemon, not this lemon juice stuff, all you need to do, there we go, oh yeah. All you need to do is, you can squeeze the lemon out, you can put lemon slices in there, or both, or lemon juice, whatever you like. Depending, I'm going to steam these suckers a little bit more, so I have a little bit of water here. I'm just going to add a little bit, like a tablespoon of it, just to help steam those vegetables so that they cook a little bit more, and just a little bit softer. I don't need anything too crazy. There's my spatula. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, we're just making sure these things are cooked nicely. Alright, let me bring you over here so you can see what all this craziness looks like. Open that up too so you can see it. Come on over. Check out what's happening. Alright, look at that beauteous. Green gold deliciousness. And we got our rice. Veggie thing. I know it's kind of hard to focus. Rice. Alright. And the fish is in the oven. Okay. So we have our rice. We're going to add it to our mixture here of vegetables. And now the goal is, the fish has been in there for about 15 minutes. So about 5 more before I'm going to check it. You feel free to check yours if you're using a thinner fish or smaller fish like a trout. You caught like a 12-inch trout, 11-inch trout, something like that. You want to check it a little bit earlier, right? You won't need the whole time. Or smaller fillets of whatever it is that you caught. And now I'm just mixing in the rice with our veggies here. You don't have to. Excuse me. If your family likes to keep things separated, you could definitely just have the rice on the side and have your vegetables on the side, or make those spears as I showed you earlier. That's totally doable. We're going to add a little bit of paprika here, just because, it's tasty. It's a beautiful addition to this dish. Awesome. Now we're just going to stir and make sure that it's cooked up real nice. Like the rice is going to get a little bit of crispy texture to it. And so the goal is now, and this is done here in just 2 minutes, something like that. This should be set to rock and roll. You're going to get your plate. You are going to spoon some of the rice and vegetable mixture on your plate. It's going to be beautiful. And then, once your fish is done, hopefully, it should be timed out just about right by the cooking of the rice and all this stuff, that when your fish is done, you put the stuff on the plate, you take your fish out, and you put a portion of it on top of the rice and vegetables, or next to it, if you want them separate. However you like it is a beautiful thing. Right? You want to make sure that you don't let this sit too long. The rice could burn. You definitely don't want that. That would be sad. All right. So hot here, we're going to shut that off because that is done. Let's go check out our fish here, and we'll see. All right, this is done. It's a little early for the fish. I got a little excited here, timing-wise. It's been 16 or so minutes, but let's check it out anyway, right? Because we're having fun. It's a live cooking show. I'm thinking it won't quite be done, but you never know until you check. Ooh, they look good though. Let me grab a fork here real quick and bring you on over. Ooh, can you smell it over there? I think you need smell-o-vision or something. Look how that looks. Delicious. Okay, so you can see the thinner one here. It's almost flaky, right? I'm pulling it apart. I don't know if you could, let me shut the light off there, maybe that'll help. Here, you can focus in a little more. So you can see that as I'm pulling it, it's starting to flake off pretty good. But these thicker ones, I'm gonna get over here. Yeah, just pulling apart. It's a little hard yet to pull it apart. You want it to flake pretty easily on your thickest portion. So these suckers are almost done. What I'm going to do is cover it, let it sit in here for about 2 more minutes, and then we're done. So 2 more minutes is essentially what it's going to take for me to plate it and get everything set and say, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch the Jones and to Get Fit live cooking show. I truly, truly appreciate your support. Let me know if you like these recipes. I really hope you do. I hope it's something you enjoy, and I would love to see you make one of these. Whatever it is, we got a whole plethora on YouTube, right? So just go on YouTube, look up Jones and to Get Fit, or live cooking show and Jones and it'll show up. Look at, I mean, we have them in playlists, different categories, breakfast, lunch, dinner, side dishes, desserts, right? Find one, make it. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about this recipe. And if you would like to see me cook something like a fish recipe that from Fish Up that I have up here, which didn't happen, but if you have a request like that, let me know. I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you live a happier, healthier, better life so you can live your life to the max and you can chase your passions to the fullest and you can have time with friends and family. Thank you so much for watching. I will post a picture of this in the Facebook comments. As soon as we get all plated up, I will post a beautiful picture. Thank you so much for watching. Eat healthy, be happy, be healthy, be fit, all that good stuff. We will catch you all later. Thanks again.